Hello, everybody. I wish I could be up there tomorrow, Saturday, but as ironic as it is, which it really isn't. Benicio has a volleyball tournament, and I'm the coach. I would be there anyways, but he's starting to play and starting to enjoy the game. That has been a big part of my life. And we're going down to play in a tournament tomorrow. But I really would love to see everyone. I really would like to be up there. It would be nice to be up at where we had the La Honda Open so many years on Labor Day. It'd be nice to be up there one more time to see everybody again. But I'm making this eulogy to my memories and to Terry Smith. You guys can share it however you want. My memories of La Honda Open was when I was probably between the ages of like 8 and 14. And, it was a big party. There was a lot of drinking, which didn't bother me at all, since I had an endless supply of Sunkist for that very reason, so I could drink something. And there's a few memories of things that that kind of burned into the old brain. The watermelon bong that my mother took a big toke off of at one time, which was an interesting vision, but minor. There were so many positive memories from the La Honda Open that I had. I mean, there was the pool that was next to the court that Matt and I would swim in on a almost every other hour basis and swirl around in. For me, there was the curtainless shower that was up above the deck that I got to see certain people shower, which was nice. That was a good memory. There was the hundreds of dollars of aluminum cans that I would collect every year, and somehow George would put in the back of his truck and bring back home. And I remember it was like I could go collect cans all night, everywhere, the whole time. It was just like money was flowing right into a big plastic bag, and that was good. There was the fireside singing of Robin and Christy, which was really nice. I had a lot of good memories of George playing his guitar and Robin and Christy singing beautifully. At nighttime. But at the center of the La Honda Open, there was a volleyball court, and that volleyball court, it was a special place. It was like a stage. It was the center of everyone would set their chairs up, and you'd go and you just have games all day of all different combinations. And it was really no time that I didn't have a negative experience from playing on that court. It was every time you walked out there, everyone you played with, everyone that was around there was always so positive, always so reassuring about how you were doing, and had something nice to say. Even my dad took, I think, a weekend off, from that. Well, maybe not, but it was great. It was made me the player I was. I mean, it helped me tremendously in making the player I was, and my confidence and feeling good about myself whenever I played volleyball. I mean, that was a major positive experience. It was a lot of fun. And of course, there was the person who made it all possible, Terry Smith, who built the court, Had a big house that could bring everyone in. Was always very nice to me and to everyone. Very gracious host. Would camp all over his property, and it was he made it just such an enjoyable experience for me in terms of the whole setup. And I'm going to try to do a Terry Smith impression. It's probably not going to be very good, but Marsuelo. He was the only person that ever called me Marsuelo that I've ever met. I've not met anyone else, but it was Marsuelo. You really are getting better at passing and setting out there. Every year you come back, you get better and better. It's amazing, Marsuelo. Amazing. And every year he would say the same thing, and he would always it was it was so nice to hear him be so positive. And he even one year in 1979, I won the La Honda Open, which there was no tournament, but there was no actual bracket or anything like that. But he gave me a trophy that I kept until last year. I kept my whole life. It was very important to me to have this. It said La Honda Open on it, and it was and had a volleyball player. It was about that tall, and I remember the moment he gave it to me, and it made a big impression on me. It was important. Terry Smith is a very warm, very giving, very kind person. And I thank you, Terry, from Marsuelo.